Question everything. For the truth will not be televised. And that is for show. And with that, here it is. I make YouTube videos, but I also, make a lot of TikTok videos. And I'm doing pretty well when it comes to views on the TikTok video side of things. But, these YouTube, they want you to have all this sympathy for these wish people, these Khazarians, these Khazars, and their plight over there in Israel, or really their plight over there in Palestine, let's just say it that way. And the moment you try to put up what's going on with the Aboriginal Negroes, because they keep pushing that everybody is going anti-Semitic and all this BS, because you want to speak your piece, you want to speak your opinion, you want to have a thought about the circumstances on what's going on over there. Then if you're not following the narrative of what the Khazarians are saying, then you automatically anti-Semitic. And at the end of the day, it's like, dude, ain't nobody being hated more than the Aboriginal Negroes of America in America. Under this United States government, we are the most hated in America by the federal census alone. From the federal census of ethnic hate crimes in America, it says our hate crimes against Aboriginal Negroes have jumped 1,000-fold. We are at the top of the list when it comes to hate crimes in America. And you don't hear none of their news talking about it. You don't hear none of their mainstream media speaking on it. All of our plight is hushed up under the rug. Why? Because we've been under crimes against humanity since they invaded us here on our own land of America. Being circumvented in paper genocide out of our identity, out of our way of life, out of our culture, out of our heritage, out of our God. This is just the reality to it. We've been whitewashed to the bone right here in America, as they sell us this lie that we are two different continents running around as African Americans, knowing doggone well we the Aboriginal Negroes of America, the true American Indians that they found here in the wilderness of North America as the Israelites of America. They know this. This is why America got more pyramids than the whole world combined, that they keep quiet and keep hushed up as well. They've been lying to us for over 600 years now, ever since they got here and was able to circumvent us out of our identity by stopping us from reading for 200 years and then rewriting his story in his story, in other words. And this is just what's been going on. So now YouTube, every time I write something about this circumstance when it comes to our plight over the fact of what's going on with the Khazarians, they want to stop you from writing or being able to put your word out for a couple of days or whatever, based off of saying, oh, you violated their community guidelines. And it's like, yo, how me speaking on what's going on with my nation of people and what's happening to my people is a violation of community guidelines? But y'all want to sell us what's happening to everybody else's nation and then be mad if we don't come out and protest to help everybody else's nation get ahead. But at the same time, we under economic oppression. We under our colonizers still to this day. We haven't been liberated. They ain't trying to give us reparations nor a bill passed for protection against hate crime. But we supposed to keep coming out in drones to be able to protest for what other nations are going through from their countries and where they're coming from. But right here on our own land of America, under this United States government, we still under our oppressors, still being oppressed by them right now as we speak, as they maintain what their forefathers have done to us through Holocaust, genocide, and massacres, keeping us in impoverished states under ghetto slums and hoods. How do that work for us? How are we supposed to go out and help some other nation when none of these nations are allies to helping us? That don't make no sense. And it's time for us to start waking up to this truth. All these drones out here telling us to vote, 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 vote. But as long as we've been voting, we ain't getting no resources to our communities. We ain't getting no type of reparations, and we ain't getting no type of protection from this government of colonizers that came and put us under this hatred that we are under here in the United States. How do that work for us? What is the real reality of this for us as Aboriginal Negroes of America? What game is this that we are under when we can't get liberated nor can we get reparations, but we supposed to smile and dance and act like everything is cool by y'all? How did that work? This ain't my dream. I ain't trying to go to a mountaintop with a bunch of colonizers that came to oppress my people. I'm trying to get liberated, just like I want my children liberated. We want to be separated as our own nation, controlling our own nation under our own government, under our own land, under our own hospitals and doctors, and under our own school curriculum, program, universities, and so on, so that we can govern ourselves. That way we can get this anti-black hatred off our back and this death culture that they selling us, that we are gangsters, gang bangers, hoes, hustlers, and so on. Time to change all that shit. And it's only coming to us this way because we under our colonizers, we under our oppressors who have inherited our oppression from their forefathers, continue to maintain our oppression while they continue to keep what they have stolen, robbed, and massacred and genocide our people to get. This is what they're doing, and this is that reality. So with that, man, YouTube is full of it. All these sites are biased, just like the government is biased, the laws are biased. All this shit is biased. At the same time, we can't get no type of help for our people or our communities. They ain't trying to give us none. This is just that reality. Y'all got to wake up to this truth, man, and start dealing with it, because at the end of the day, it ain't going to get no better. You best to believe that. They don't got nothing for our people. And all our celebrities and entertainers and so on, they know what's going on. Because at the end of the day, they ain't invested back in the communities. We rear our babies up to be the greatest they can possibly be. And the moment they become the greatest they can possibly be, they get signed to these contracts to become rappers, entertainers, all sorts of stuff. And then they made it out of their nation. They made it out of their nation to go and live with other nations and uplift other nations and bring economic growth to other nations. At the same time, the community they came out of, they don't help from nowhere. They don't never come back and bring businesses back to our community in order for us to have economic growth and empowering our people. They totally turn their backs on us with a smile. This is exactly what's going on. And they know I'm telling the truth. This is what it is. Hey, man, we got to get off this belief factor, man, and start getting into the know. Get out of that witchcraft called belief, man, and start dealing with this truth that's out here when it comes to dealing with what's really going on with us. We are the most mass incarcerated people, mass incarcerated nation in the world as Aboriginal Negroes of America. Nobody is filling up prisons like we are throughout the world. This is done on purpose. Why? Because we with our colonizers. We never been liberated from nowhere, from under the sun. And in that, these are the same people who had created anti-black hatred, black-faced us, massacred us, genocide, and Holocaust us. They don't want to give you no jobs. They don't want to give you no careers. They didn't even want to give you no bank loans. Redlining. They've been doing this shit so long that they got it systematically set up to do it as professionals to us, where you don't even know it's being done to you. This is just what it is. You asking for reparations, they tell you they can't do nothing solely for us. They don't know where they're going to get the money from, and then turn around and give Ukraine $1 billion. Turn around and give Israel $14 billion. Turn around and give the immigrants coming into the country $300 million and more. And then when it comes to you, they give you the middle finger. Man, y'all better start accepting this middle finger and saying F you right back to them and start dealing with this real truth of what's really going on. Because at the end of the day, we under a serious storm, and it's called our colonizers, the ones that came to destroy us, still destroying us, and we just don't get it. We just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace.